Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I will be showing you Garmin Venu 2 smartwatch, just a quick unboxing and some of its key features. Okay, so uh, this is the box which I have got from Amazon. Okay, this retails at around 41,000 Indian rupees. Okay, so uh, the dial is round as you can see, and you can see some of the features, the price, what it says, and then here it says Venu 2. Otherwise, overall the box is clean. So let's open it. Okay, they have given a slight cushioning in the top of box also, which is very good. Okay, so what you get here is a booklet. Okay, I'll not go through that. You get the actual smartwatch, and in the box you will get a cable. Okay, this is to charge the watch or connect it to your laptop, and then you have few stickers as you can see, and then again that's all in the box. So we'll keep the box aside. Okay, and let me set up and start the smartwatch. Okay, so before starting, let me show you how does the overall look is. So this watch is itself is very light. Okay, this is with a blue band. So the band looks to be kind of plasticky, but overall the quality or the touch and feel is very good. The good thing I feel is the watch is very light and coming from an Apple Watch. So I feel that this is definitely almost same or light or same. Okay, so you will not feel any weight as such, but definitely the dial is round and pretty big. Okay, you have two buttons on the side. Okay, this side you don't have anything, and at the back this is how it looks. You have a couple of sensors, and then for charging, a port for charging or connecting it with your laptop or system. Okay, so to switch it on, we have to just press this button once. Okay, so it's turning on. Okay friends, so I have set up the smartwatch. So let me show you how the overall UI looks. Okay, so you can double tap on the screen to turn it on. Okay, or you can switch, press any of these buttons as you can see. So okay, so you can download multiple watch faces from the app. So I will give a view on that. Okay, so it's not as easy and intuitive as you had on Apple Watch, but it's very good. So this is one of the watch faces I liked, and it has a lot of information. So the good thing is there is a lot of customization you can do in the watch faces. You can download a lot of third-party watch faces in this, which was not possible in Apple Watch. Okay, so now here in the main screen, if you just swipe from the bottom, okay, you will see a complete summary of your health data, okay, including steps, floors, climb, intensity, minutes. Okay, and if you click in any one of these, you can actually go in a little bit more detail, and you can do a quick review. Okay, so calories, heart rate, body battery, stress, respiration, pulse OX. For example, if I click on this, okay, you can see how did it turn, how did the trend was overall the entire day. Okay, so let me come back. So if I go to sleep, for example, you can see the sleep quality. Okay, and some more details. Okay, so it gives actually almost lot of things in the watch itself, okay, which was not available, if I say, in terms of health features in the Apple Watch. Okay, which is a good thing here. You have to, in Apple, you had to go into the app itself to check things in detail, and some features like sleep and all were not, the details about them were not inbuilt within Apple Watch itself. Okay, so that is good here. So let me go back. Okay, so like this you have notifications, weather, health snapshots, hydration. So this is something which you are entering manually. Health snapshot is basically in 2 minutes. If you still be still, there is a exercise, you can click on that and it will take entire snapshot with all the available sensors it has. Okay, so let me go back. If I swipe from the top, basically it is still showing the same thing to me. If I swipe from the right, there is nothing. I'm not sure why they could have used it. If I swipe from the right, left, you can set up one shortcut. Okay, so I have set up for alarm. So this is what it will show. Now you have two buttons on both the sides. On one side, on the right side. So if I press the top button, Okay, so it will give a view like this, and here these buttons you can customize from app. Okay, so for example, see here I have put navigation, phone, alarm, and brightness. Okay, so if I go back and if I press on the bottom button for long time, it will open this window. Here you can see watch face, clocks, history. You can change the watch faces. You can add these watch faces from app. Okay, so let me click or select so you can see. Okay, and actually you can customize the watch faces from the watch itself. For example, if I click on this, so uh, these are all third-party watch faces, so you're not seeing any customization. But if I go to some of the other ones, you can see a button here. If I click on this, you can customize these. Okay, so okay, in this one also is saying you need to use the mobile application to customize this, since this is a third-party watch face. Okay, so let me go back. Yeah, so let me again press this button. So now you have clocks, right? So this is all basic things, and then you have settings. In settings you can actually change almost all the settings from the watch itself. You need not go back to your phone. Okay, system, you can see a lot of detail settings there also. It has almost everything, including the sensors, turning it on them on and off, user profile, connectivity, music, wrist heart rate, when to send the alert, okay, if it goes below this level. So almost all the settings are there in the watch itself. Okay, so if I go back and if I have to access now the workouts faster, I can just click one time on this button. So you will see okay, so these are all the workouts I have configured. So one good thing here is you can also have animated workouts. For example, if I click on cardio, okay, you can see the cardio. If I click here, if I select workouts, I can actually select one of them and I can see how would that look. Okay, so this is very good. You can see the actual right pose. How does that happen? How does that work? And then you can do those workouts in the uh, physically. Okay, so let me go back again. So this is overall the a quick view on the interface. Now if I compare it with Apple Watch, from a screen perspective, definitely you will notice that Apple Watch screen was a little bit more responsive than this, and the touch and the crown they had is a little bit more intuitive to use. But once you start using it, it's no way behind that, right? It's also very good. And I will not say that I would prefer this or that, but if you are looking for something which is more closer to your phone, especially if you're using iPhone, definitely Apple Watch is the one to go for. But if you're looking for healthy features, definitely this is the one you should go for. Okay, so now let me show you the app itself and give you more details about these. Okay, so this is the app, this Garmin Connect app. Okay, so on top you can see the devices you have connected. So this, you can see Venue 2 is connected. Here you can access all the basic settings. Okay, if you want to set up a music app, you can do that. Though I have not set up anything. You can set up Garmin Pay, but in India I'm not sure how much useful that would be. You can choose all the activities, apps and more. Okay, if you go into that, you can see activities and app. Okay, and it will show you all the activities you have enabled. See, so like in my my workout menu, you can see all these applications. So if you would like to put more, okay, for example, if I do more of treadmill, I can add treadmill there. Okay, and it will be available as a quick shortcut when I select workouts in my watch, which is pretty good. Okay, and then uh, in terms of appearance, you can select a couple of things like watch faces and all. So there is a separate app, unlike Apple Watch, right, where in the watch itself you have everything. So if you go to Apple Watch, right, in the watch itself you have everything. This is single stop shop for everything, including watch face, gallery. Okay, but in this case you have a separate app, Connect IQ, for specifically for installing or taking out apps, or searching apps and doing things. Okay, so uh, then you have sounds and alerts. Okay, so these are all some basic settings you can do from the phone application itself, like alarm, smart notifications, do not disturb during sleep, abnormal heart rate alerts. You can customize them. Okay, and then activity tracking. Okay, another thing which I have noticed is this app is pretty good, and it actually shows much more data in a very good, understandable way than Apple Watch itself. But the thing is, Apple Watch has put everything very in a very simple way. So you have basically have three rings, right, for move, stand, or even calories. But here, though they have a lot of data to see that, interpret. Once you understand and start doing it, you will make much more meaning. But initially, the simplistic view Apple gives is not here. Okay, you will see it's a little bit more complicated overall if you go through the app to change the setting or anything, so change the face, say watch face. But once you start doing from here, you will feel that okay, they do have a lot more options than what Apple Watch gives you. Okay, so second thing is definitely the integration with your phone is not as much near as or as much perfect as Apple gives. Okay, so if you get a phone in Apple, text in Apple, you will have an entirely different user interface or the experience altogether if you're using Apple Watch. Okay, but if you're coming specifically to for the health features, then I would recommend Garmin. It has done it in a much more better or seamless way than Apple. Okay, so here you can see that you can set your goals and you can select a lot of settings separately. Okay, so other than that, if you come to the main page, you can see all of your health data, like how many snapshots you have taken, your heart rate. You click on any of these, you can see in detail. Okay, body battery, okay, which I felt is a very good feature. If you have very good sleep, you will see it at 100 in the morning, and then as the day goes on, it will keep on draining. Okay, and the stress, so you can see my stress level. So this is also a good feature. Okay, you can understand when you are stressed, and you can probably do a 2-minute relaxation session, and you can immediately see the stress levels going down. Okay, so intensity, minutes, steps, how many you have taken, floors, calories, sleep also I felt it's very accurate. I had noted the time when I went to sleep. Okay, so I feel that as and I did compare it with a couple of other like once I had Apple Watch, that time I did compare, and I felt both of them were pretty more or less showing the same thing. Okay, so and the specifically the times when I went to sleep and the time I woke up were exactly same in both of them. Okay, then it gives also a sleep score. So Apple's inbuilt software or Apple Watch doesn't give you much on the sleep data. You will have to probably purchase something different. Okay, so for example, in my case, I had purchased one application called as auto sleep, which was helping me to capture the same data from Apple Watch. Okay, so uh, then you have respiration rate. Okay, and then this is something which you will have to enter manually. Okay, so this is how it, and then it will show a lot of challenges. Okay, so same as when Apple used to give you badges, and then here is specific tab for workout. Okay, you can find a specific workout and add. Okay, so this is very good. Okay, if like there are a lot of 15, 20, 10 minutes workout for your body, you can add it. You can take instructions from the watch itself and you can do them. I felt they are pretty good and intuitive. Okay, so and now if you come to more, you can see all the same thing, all the activities and things which I had shown. Okay, so overall a good app, but if you are looking for a seamless experience in terms of syncing, for example in Apple Watch, I never had to go and sync anything. Okay, as soon as I take the phone, open the app, everything whatever was there uh, in the watch would be synced automatically without you knowing with the phone itself. But in this case, I will have to come here, I will have to either click this or swipe down, and it will sync itself. Okay, but it will take some time. You see, it takes a couple of seconds, but it does its job well. Anyways, you need not sync live, right? So you can probably sync once, twice, or thrice in a day and see your entire snapshot. Otherwise, the data is also available in a nice view in watch itself, so that itself is good. Okay, so that is all, folks. That is all I had felt after using this watch for a few days. Okay, so do put your comments or ask me questions if you would like to know anything specifically from me on this. So be safe. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do like the channel and subscribe it.